Well, good morphternoon, because I don't know what time it is. In this video, I will show you how to assemble one of these arcade buttons. First, the unboxing. Open up, scatter, make sure not to lose the parts. Interesting. What a puzzle. We have all of these pieces, but how do they go together? Well, I did a lot of trial and error when I first got this to figure out how they go together, and hopefully now I should have it. This button here, this is the actual switch, very satisfying. This is a micro switch because there is only a very small distance it has to move to trigger. So this micro switch goes in here, and you can see that there are these two nubs. There's one there and one there. And they have to match up to these holes. So you can try to do it this way, but you can see that won't match because that nub is on the right, but that nub is on the left. So I need to flip it upside down. So it's important that this switch faces to the left, in the direction of this barrel. And that aligns with that nub there, because that nub has a hole there. All right. Now, if you push it in, you can try to get just one nub in, so maybe this bottom one is probably the easiest one to get in first. And then you can just turn it. You may have to push up. You see I can push up to lift to fit in, because otherwise this starts to hit that nub there. So I can lift it up a little bit. There we go. And then push, and it will click into place. And now this won't move. It's stuck there. That, by far, is the hardest step. Okay? So rewind if you're not sure about that, or if you get stuck. I hope I've done that right. Okay. This large ring, so a small ring here with a thread on the inside. This one doesn't have a thread, it's just a large ring. That goes around that. Then the small ring can go on. This is so that if you have a hole in a piece of wood, that is this diameter here. What is that diameter? So if it is, there you go, about 24 millimeters, and you can put this in that hole, and then put this on the other side, screw it on, and it'll clamp nice and tight onto the wood. All right, so there's our button, and this also clicks in. You can see there's a track here. Yeah, almost like you're going to push and then turn. And in fact, that's exactly what we're going to do. So you can see there's a nub there. There you go. So you can line that hole up with that nub, push it in, and you'll be able to turn, and hopefully it'll click into place. Easy. Click, 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 click. Now, as for wiring, unfortunately, when you put it in this, or when you put it in, you can't see the wiring anymore. So I'm going to undo it. I'm going to try to get this out, which will be fiddly. There we go. Push that out. If I look on the other side, then you can see the wiring. You might find it difficult to read that because of the lighting. But this bottom is common. Yeah, so this one can go to ground. And there is a NC, normally connected, and NC, normally open. You want normally open. So you'll solder one wire to here and another wire to here, so that normally they're not connected at all. So normally inside it's as though these aren't touching. And when you press the button, internally it connects them together. Yeah, so you want this bottom one and this one. That's where you're going to solder your button wires to. So if I put this back in, there we go. The red part, oopsie, that's upside down. There we go, like that. So the red part facing away from me, the button on the top, the barrel poking that way, click in, and then this, twist and snap. Cool, how exciting.